Okay, good morning students. In the last class, we have discussed about the several characters. But due to the technical issues, it is not clear. Okay, so one more time, I will start again that topic, again that concept. Okay, sound is clear, students? Now sound is clear? Okay, good morning students. See, the first of all can see the several characters about the living things, living system. It means living world, living world. We actually discussed several characters. But now see that living beings are moon. Living beings are moon. See students, each and every living organisms, but not plants. Each and every organisms can move from one place to another place. We can take animals, we can take birds, we can take human beings, whatever it may be. Each and every living organisms, I don't know, plant, not plant. You can take animals, birds, small organisms, microorganisms, human beings. All are moved from one place to another place. But not plants. Each and every organisms, each and every living things, it can move from one place to another place, but not plants. Because the plants are staying at the surface. You see, the roots are tightly hold the soil. So that's why the plant cannot move from one place to another place. The plant cannot move from one place to another place. Dear students, you can take any kind of animals, each and every organisms, each and every bird. It can move from one place to another place with the help of their specialized organs, with the help of their specialized things. For example, you can take the bird is flying. With the help of the wings, with the help of the flying characters, with the help of the wings, the bird migrate from one country to another country, from one place to another place. From one country to another country, from one place to another place. So these types will be the animals. You can take the birds, you can take organisms. You can move from one place to another place with the help of their specialized body organizations. So that is living beings are but some organisms cannot move from one place to another place. That is a plant and plant things. These organs, because the plant cannot move from one place to another place, but it do the movement, it show the movements. For example, the sunflower is do the movement towards the sunlight. You have just observed in agriculture land. Always the sunflowers show the movement. Towards the sunlight. And the sunlight come this side, the time it rotates this side. Sunlight come this side, rotate this side. So these type will be the sun do the movement towards the sunlight. And also you will take one plant, one pot, fit in dark room. In that time, just make one window. the time the plants grow towards the window. It means the plants grow windows towards the sunlight. That is a movement of plants. That is a movement of plants. One more thing. You can touch me not plant. When you touch the touch me not plant, the touch me not plant will be close that leaves. It folded. Why? Because that show that movements. Because they show that movements. So these types will be. You just observe in the plants. The plants show the movements only, but the plant cannot move from one place to another place. But the plants they cannot move from one place to another place. The one and only the organisms. It means living. It means animals, birds, the human beings. These type of the organisms are only move from one place to another place, but not plants. So this is about the living beings are moving. Living beings are moving. Next one is living beings are excrete. Living beings are excrete. Dear students, excretion is a very important process in the living system. Excretion is a very important process in the living system. Dear students, each and every organisms, each and every living things excrete their waste products to the outside of the bodies. You can take the food. When you take the food, when the animals are take the food, when the food is prepared in the plant. So these types of the food are stored in our bodies, in the living organisms' bodies. The food are stored in the living organisms' bodies. Afterwards, several activities, digestion. After the digestion, the time, the waste materials, the waste things is stored. Waste things is stored. That time, the waste materials are released by through the specific organs. The waste materials are released. The unwanted waste materials are released. That is the excretion process. So that is what living beings are excrete. You can take plants, you can take animals, you can take birds, you can take any kind of a living organisms. Each and every organisms excrete the waste material. Clear all of you? You can take plants also. You can see in the plants like gum that materials are released in the stem. It is a jelly-like substances. So that is a waste product. That is a waste material. Not only that type, you can see the several types of living beings are excrete the waste materials. Clear all of you? Next one. Living beings are reproduced. Dear students, reproduction is a very important process in the living organisms system. See, each and every organisms it can reproduce. It has to the due to the chance to the new and ones. There is continued chance to the new generation. Which one? That is the living beings are reproduced. The one more question is very important. It is a define reproduction. Reproduction is a natural process. Parental cell or parental body give rise to young ones. The parental cell or parental body give rise to young ones. That is called reproduction. Dear students, living beings are reproduced. Not only animals, not only human beings, not only birds, but each and every organisms, microorganisms, plants. Can take any kind of the living organisms. Each and every organism it can reproduce. It release a new and once. Otherwise, in the asexual reproduction also, sexual reproduction also. So that is the main character. Which one? Living beings are reproduced. In this point, one more very important question, that is the definition of reproduction. Reproduction is a natural process. The parental cell or parental body give rise to young ones. and ones with or without involvement of gametic formation. Otherwise, you write only the parental cell or parental body give rise to young ones. Give rise to young ones. That is called reproduction. That is a very important question. That is a very important question. That is what? Okay, this is about the living beings are reproduce. Next one is that living beings are respond to stimulus. Dear students, each in the living system, in the earth system, each and every organisms, each and every living things can take any kind of a living organisms, whether it be plants, birds, animals, microorganisms, can take any kind of the organisms. Each and every organisms, it can reproduce. So it can respond to the stimulus. When you beat the baby, the time baby will cry. Why? It is a risk. That is a stimuli. So this type of you can see living beings are respond to stimulus. When you touch the plant, it means touch me not plant. When you touch the plant, that is touching it is a stimulus. The time the plant will be, the leaves will be closed. The leaves closed now, that response. That is what? Response. When you beat the baby, the beating is a stimulus, but when that time baby will cry, that is a response. So this type will be when you touch the heat ball, it means heated ball. That time suddenly your hand will be feel something. It means what? Very hot things. Yes or no? The time the hot ball is that is a stimulus. When you touch that hot ball, that time you suddenly you feel something now. That is a stimulus. So this type will be, you can see that several examples to the stimulus. Each and every organisms can respond to the stimulus. Okay. See students, next one is the life cycle of plant. Life cycle of a plant. See students, this side, life cycle of a plant. How do we get that plants? Again, how we get that parts? Then with the help of the parts, how we get the again new plants? So that is the life cycle of plants. Dear students, first of all, see that seeds. What is that? Seeds. So the seed is converted into seedlings. The seeds are converted into seedlings by the actions of the air, by the actions of the sunlight, by the actions of the moisture. The seed is converted into seedlings. The time we get the new plant. The time we get the new plant. The seed is grown as a new plant. Listen to me carefully. The seed is grown as a new plant. Afterwards, the plant gives a flower. Afterwards, plants gives a flower. The flower gives unrefined fruit. Then again, the flower gives a unrefined fruit. Then unrefined fruits again give to the fruit. It gives a fruit. Then again, inside the fruit, you can see the seeds. You can see the seeds. Listen to me one more time. And again, the seeds used to be new friends. When you sow that seed inside the earth, under the earth, the time, by the actions of the soil, by the actions of the sunlight, by the actions of the air, the seed is grow as a new plant. The seed is converted into seedlings. The seedlings are gives rise to the new plant. Then again, the plant gives a flower. The flower gives to the unrefined fruits. Then again, unrefined fruits is due to the fruit. Then again, that fruit is due to the seed. Clear? So first of all, in our hands, seeds are there. The seed is due to the plant. The seed is due to the plant. How? When you sow the seeds inside the earth, under the earth, the time the seeds are converted into seedlings. The seeds are converted into seedlings. Afterwards, the seedlings grow as a new plant. It's grow as a new plant. The plant it gives the flowers. Plants gives the flowers. The time the flowers gives the unrefined fruits. The flowers give the unrefined fruits. Then again, the unrefined fruits give the fruits. It gives the fruits. The time that inside the fruits we get the seeds. This is one way. This is the life cycle of plant. Next one. Now see students, the plants. When you take the plant stem or plant branches, like for example, rose plants. When you fall or when you show that rose stem or any other plant stem, that time that stems gives a new plant. That stems grow as a new plant. That stem is grow as a new plant. The plants bearing the flowers, the time with the help of the flower we get the fruit. We get the fruit afterwards. By throw the fruit we get the seeds. It's one way. Next way, the plant bearing the several branches. The time by using the branches or by using the stem we get again new plants. That is another way. You can see that animal is a bird. The bird is nothing but it is an external outward surface of the bodies. The time the bird, when you using the birds, when you take the birds, the time the bird is growing as a new plant. Then again the plants bearing the flowers, by those flowers we get the unrefined fruits, fruits to seeds. That is a one way. And again plant to stem to again plant. That is another way. Then birds to plant, then birds to plants, again then plants to flower is also there, stem is also there, and again bird is also there. Not only seeds, not only stem, not only bird, even those roots, even those leaves, we get the new plants based on their plant cactus. So we get the new plants with the help of the roots, we get the new plants with the help of the stem, we get the new plants with the help of the seed, we get the new plants with the help of the bud, with the help of the leaves. So these type will be by using the plant part, we get the new plants. That is the vegetative propagation. By using the vegetative part of the plant bodies, by using the vegetative part of the plant bodies, we get the new plants. We get the new plants. That is known as what? Vegetative propagation. It is there in the higher section. Okay? Clear? So this is about the plant life cycle. This is about the plant life cycle. Okay, dear students. So today we understand about that living beings are move, and living beings are excrete, and living beings are reproduce, and living beings are respond to stimulus, and also we understand about the living beings, the plant life cycle. So today we understand these all things. Okay, if you have any doubts, afterwards you call me.